Sonny Hostin, man, you are an evil, evil, evil woman. You really are. I mean, really. You know, the thing is, man, you're upset with Ron DeSantis, man, because, again, Ron dares to say the truth about something that Daniel Penny deserves to have a legal fund. Again, because he's daring to help raise money for his legal expenses. Because the man stepped in, risked himself to defend people against a man who was threatening to kill people. But again, everyone has to have the same view as Sonny. And if they don't, there's an issue. There's something wrong. Because again, like Sonny will tell you in the clip that I'm getting ready to show you, like Sonny says, again, everyone knows that Daniel Penny is a vigilante, except for Ron DeSantis. He doesn't understand that, but all of New York, they understand that. Jeez, Ron. Again, man, this woman is just, it's not that I think she's dumb. She's just evil. She truly is, man. She likes to, everything is about race with her. She has to make everything about race. And again, she would not care one bit if Jordan Neely was killed by some black man on a train. There's no way. If Daniel Penny was black, she wouldn't care. She would not care one single bit. Would not care, man. But if you would, guys, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thanks.
Of otherizing people. But I will say, what scares me about Ron DeSantis is that he offers Trumpism without Trump. So those people that are so repelled by Donald Trump, and there are many people, won't be as repelled by him, I think. And those manufactured culture issues seem to be very effective with that base, that particular base, and part of the Republican Party as well, definitely the right-wing part. But I think that he can be effective. And let's remember, he's a lawyer. He's Harvard and Yale trained and educated. He's not a stupid man. So he is really leaning into Trumpism, knowing what the base wants, and that scares me. I mean, he actually tweeted out about the young man that was killed on the subway with a chokehold by a former Marine. Jordan Neely, he actually is fundraising for his defense, and he's made $2 million already for killing a young black man. And you have Ron DeSantis, who's a lawyer, who says he is actually not a vigilante, that he's this great guy, when in New York, it's just a reckless killing. And he was reckless in doing that. So for a lawyer to say what we're hearing Ron DeSantis just tells me how dangerous he is.
Daniel Penny, this former Marine up in New York, who defended people on the subway. The Gibson go went through the roof. You were criticized for it. President Trump said he wasn't going to say anything about it yet. But a lot of people believe this man is a hero. Would you just like to comment on that situation, what happened in New York with that Marine defending people on the subway?
Well, look, as a vet, vets look out for other vets. And what we can't have in our society is inmates running the asylum. And what you saw on the subway was you saw a guy that was very dangerous. He was putting people in harm's way. He was boasting that he may do harm. And I think to be able to step in as a good Samaritan and protect people, I think that that's something that was the right thing to do. And I don't think he should be prosecuted. I think you have a prosecutor there that sides with the criminal element over law-abiding citizens. And when people have the temerity to fight back against the criminal element, he goes after them. And so hopefully with him raising all this money, he's going to be able to beat this case. I hope the charges are dropped, but if they're not, I think he's going to be able to win.
You know what, Sonny, man, what is wrong with people like you? Seriously, what is wrong? Why don't you understand the people like Ron DeSantis? They're not using this to get the support of MAGA Republicans, man. Not at all. He's using this because he's not using this for anything other than understanding that this man is being charged with a crime and he didn't do anything. Again, the way you're shitting this is, oh, he killed a black man. You know, he's raising funds for a guy who killed a black man on a train. That's not what happened, Sonny. Be honest for once in your freaking miserable life. Be honest for once. That's not what he was doing. It's not about killing a black man on a train. Oh, I'm going to find a black man to kill on a train. That's not what happened. Again, what happened is Jordan Neely was threatening the lives of everyone on that train and saying that he didn't care if he died. He was going to do what he had to do. Again, that's threatening people. And how much force do you use, man, when you're restraining someone who's threatening to kill people and telling people that he doesn't care if he dies? How much force does it take to restrain somebody like that? How much force do you go into a situation knowing, okay, this guy is threatening to kill people on the train, and this guy is saying that he doesn't care if he dies? How much force do I have to use? How much force do I have to go into this situation with? Quite a lot. Quite a lot. Man, your mindset is, I'm going to have to really defend myself. I'm going to have to really put this guy into a hold to where he can't do anything, because again, he does not seem to care. Yeah, that's the way you look at it. So again, the guy passed away. Am I upset the guy passed away? I don't like anyone passing away from anything. But again, this situation is not about that. It's not about that. It's about the guy was threatening to kill people and threatening up to the point of his own life being taken. And how do we respond to that? Well, again, with quite a lot of force, because again, you don't know what that person is going to do. You don't know how they're going to react to things. So again, you're not going to gingerly, stop. You're not going to do that. You're going to go in full blast. Why? Because again, the guy is threatening to kill people. So again, it's not that that Daniel Penny was trying to kill somebody. It was like he was trying to restrain somebody who was threatening to kill other people. That's what he was trying to do. And people like Ron DeSantis, man, they understand that. And they also understand something else. That in this country right now, there are race baiters. Kind of like you, Sonny. And they don't care about nothing else except, again, you said that Ron DeSantis is raising money for a guy who killed a black man on a train. Again, people like you are race baiters, and he understands that is what is happening in this country. He gets it. He understands that. So he understands that this guy is going to need funds for defense. He's going to need the help. And that's why he's doing what he's doing. It's called doing the right thing. And again, I know that doesn't quite, is a little bit beyond your comprehension. Because again, I don't know if you've ever done the right thing in your life. I would truly be surprised if you had. And I'm serious, man. Stop listening to those evil thoughts in your head and start being real. Start being real. Start understanding that, you know what, man? Yeah, if Daniel Penny were black, would anyone at all care? Well, probably not. Think, Sonny. Think for a minute. Think what is happening, what is going on. And again, maybe that'll give you some enlightenment. And maybe you'll start to do the right thing. But again, I'm going to put up a clip here in a second showing you exactly what I mean. Again, if Daniel Penny were black, nobody would have cared. Nobody. So, guys, this took place in San Francisco. The DA is not going to press charges against this security guard and again, I cut the video, man, so you only saw a second of it. But again, there was an altercation and the guy was shot. The security guard took out a gun and shot the guy. But the DA is not going to press charges against this man. No charges will be filed. And again, man, where the hell is Al Sharpton? Where is AOC? Again, where are these folks, these race baiters? Oh, that's right. Man, it's two black guys. Again, we can't make this race. We can't put a racial angle on this because there isn't one. And that, my friends, is what is missing in this case. Just imagine if the security guards were white instead of black. Just imagine. Just imagine if it was. Man, there'd be outrage. People be protesting, marching coming down the street, yelling and screaming Black Lives Matter, man, white supremacy, all this kind of bullshit. Yeah. They would be marching up and down the road. They'd be upset about what is taking place. And again, man, nothing is being said about this. Why? I think we all know. I think all of us know exactly why no one is saying a damn word about this. Again, no one cares. No one cares. Why doesn't anyone care? Because it's two black guys. People don't care if it's two black guys. There's two white guys. They don't care if a white guy dies at the hands of a black guy or illegal or anyone else, man. They don't care. They truly don't care. And they don't care about a black man if another black man kills him unless they can make it somehow about white supremacy. And I would not be surprised, man, at some point if they didn't make this situation here about white supremacy. Oh, you know, white supremacy is the reason why this security guard shot and killed this black thief. Man, this kind of stuff is crazy. Anyways, man, I wanted to show you this because, again, that kind of shows you what I'm talking about. Ain't nobody care. You won't hear one word about this. Why? Except for local. Why? Because, again, man, nobody cares. It does not fit the narrative. So if Daniel Penny was black, nobody would have cared. No one would have said a damn word. There wouldn't have been Al Sharpton. You know, Eric Adams wouldn't have been up there saying, he's a black man. He's one of our own. He's a black man, just like me. Nobody would have said a word, man, because, again, nobody would have cared. But hey, guys, if you would, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thanks. You son of a